I remember setting a goal to run a half marathon. I downloaded a training plan, marked the race date, and started running. 2 weeks in, I got a minor ankle injury. According to my rigid plan, I was now behind schedule. Instead of adjusting, I tried to catch up by running longer distances than I was ready for, which led to more injuries. By month 2, I'd abandoned the goal, convinced I wasn't cut out for running. The problem wasn't my ability or commitment. It was the inflexible approach that made one small setback feel like complete failure. Had I built in a system for regular check-ins and adjustments, that minor ankle issue would have been just a small bump in the road. This pattern repeats across all types of goals. People set ambitious targets without feedback mechanisms, then abandon those goals at the first deviation from their ideal plan. The lack of a system for evaluating progress dooms most resolutions before they ever had a chance. In other areas of life, we understand this principle. No business would set a yearly target and then not check progress until December. No sports team would create a game plan and stick to it, regardless of what the opposing team does. Yet with personal goals, we think this approach should work. So let's dig into the first big mistake that's probably sabotaging your goals right now. It's a trap that feels so natural you might not even realize it's a problem. But understanding it could transform your relationship with goal setting and break that frustrating cycle. What if you haven't been failing at your goals? What if your goals have been failing you? The arbitrary deadline trap. Your goals have been failing you because they're built on a foundation of terrible timing. Think about it. Why do we wait for arbitrary dates, like New Year's or next Monday, to start something important? There's something almost magical we've assigned to these random calendar squares, as if the Earth completing another trip around the sun suddenly gives us superpowers of transformation. But your brain doesn't operate on calendar logic. It operates on personal meaning and readiness. I've been thinking about this timing trap lately. We've been trained to believe certain dates have special goal-starting energy. January 1st, Mondays, birthdays, the first of the month, as if these numbers on a calendar make us more capable of change. It's strange when you consider it. The universe remains indifferent to January 1st. Your body and brain don't develop new capabilities because everyone's singing Auld Lang Syne. This calendar-based approach sets us up for failure before we begin. When researchers tracked actual goal progress, they discovered something eye-opening. People who set goals based on personal readiness instead of random calendar dates were 3 times more likely to succeed. That's the difference between probably failing and probably succeeding. These arbitrary deadlines create artificial pressure without personal meaning. Your brain resists this empty pressure. It recognizes the deadline as artificial and doesn't take it seriously. You might declare, "I'll lose 20 pounds by summer," but there's no real connection between your body's natural processes and the changing season. The deadline floats disconnected from real meaning. Social pressure compounds the problem. When everyone posts resolutions online and talks about fresh starts, we feel compelled to join in, ready or not. This external pressure without internal readiness resembles planting seeds in frozen ground while expecting growth because the calendar says it's planting season. Have you ever wondered why some people make lasting changes seemingly out of nowhere? Someone quits smoking or starts a business and it sticks. They rarely attribute it to a calendar date. Instead, they describe reaching a personal tipping point where they were genuinely ready for change. Take my friend Mark, who tried quitting smoking every January for 5 years straight. Each attempt lasted about 2 weeks. Then in the middle of August, with no special date prompting him, he quit for good. The difference? His doctor had shown him concerning test results, and his daughter had just announced her pregnancy. His personal readiness aligned with genuine motivation, not an arbitrary date.